So yesterday morning and this morning, I've been spending some time working on a few things. One is I'm trying to start a new illustration. I just always like to have something I'm working on in the background, kind of in between projects and videos. It helps me make art when I feel like making art, but I don't really know what to do. I can just work on this bigger concept I'm working on. Whether it's a digital illustration or traditional, it just gives me something to do. The other thing that I'm working on is product illustrations. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to create a new website and an online store, and my goal is to have it done by next year. I might finish sooner, but I'm giving myself a year because I want to focus really hard on quality. I built online stores before and sold products, but they were always really rushed. You hear about all of these different ways to sell things online now, and I feel like it promotes this idea of just rushing things through, just create the product and get it out the door. But that's not the approach I want to take this time. So what I was working on this morning was actually a list of products that I could potentially sell. And I just thought of two more. Okay, so on my list, I have 16 different things that I could potentially make. I just wanted to come up with everything I could possibly think of that I would want to make and sell. I'm not going to make 16 different products this year. That is not the goal. From this list, I think I just want to focus on 5. I want to pick 5 things that I think I could make. I want to make quality things, and I want you guys to trust in that whatever I'm making will actually be good. And then also, in terms of the quality, I want to make sure that whatever artwork is going on there is good. I want to make sure that I spend a long time really making sure that these illustrations are something that I want to be on a product. So anyway, this is something I'm really excited about. This is something I'm going to be working on as I go forward with these vlogs. I want to talk more about how I'm going to be building this store, the products, everything. I'm going to show you guys whatever I order and test, and yeah, we'll see how this evolves. So yeah, I think I'm going to pick 5. I'm going to pick 5 right now. Okay, prints for sure. I'm going to focus on making standard size prints and postcards. T-shirts, I've made t-shirts in the past. I know some different avenues I can go down. I have friends who are printmakers. I think those are things that I can actually spend some good time on. Tote bags as well. That's 4. Prints, t-shirts, tote bags, postcards. I guess postcards are technically prints. I might be able to work on those at the same time. I'd say it's like half. Or at 3.5. Let's do stickers. Prints, t-shirts, tote bags, stickers. I know hoodies are really expensive. Maybe mugs? I've never made mugs, but I have made hoodies. Hoodies are expensive. Hoodies get really pricey. And even though I want a hoodie, I think the quality that I want of a hoodie is a lot higher and a lot harder to get. I think I might put off the hoodie as well. Okay, we're doing mugs or water bottles. I don't know. I don't want to commit yet. Okay, we're doing prints, t-shirts, tote bags, stickers, postcards, and then maybe mugs and water bottles. That's what I'll do. I'll put the first focus on these first 5 things: prints, t-shirts, tote bags, stickers, and postcards. And then if I have time, I'm gonna try to either make mugs or a water bottle. Cool. I have a plan. Okay, and now that I know what I'm doing, I need to start on the next step, which is finding a place to host my website. Right now, I use Wix for my current portfolio, but I've always been curious about Squarespace. I hear that it's really good. A lot of people recommend it. Neither of these 2 companies are sponsoring me. So I think I'm going to go and compare those 2. I'm going to spend maybe an hour or so researching and just, make sure I find the best place to host my website. I spent some time researching the 2 and ended up just sticking with Wix. Even though I wanted to try out Squarespace, the free trial only lasts 7 days, and Wix will allow me to work on a free website indefinitely, which is much better suited for this year-long plan that I have. I then began the process of building out my website. My goal for the day was to focus on the landing page and begin populating my portfolio. The reason I'm building a new website is because I feel like I've outgrown my old one. Over the years, I've changed a lot, and my art has changed a lot too. And instead of trying to revamp the old one to better fit my aesthetics, I thought it would be easier to start off fresh. So that took a lot longer than I thought it would. Yeah, honestly, I thought I was only going to be working on that for a few hours and then I could get back to sketching, but building a website is a lot harder than I remember. Anyway, my goal of the day was to get the bare bones, get the skeleton down, and that's what I did. My website has a landing page, it has a portfolio, and it has a link to my YouTube channel. That's all I wanted to get done today. I wanted the landing page to at least look somewhat nice, so I put in a few photos as placeholders. I did start populating my portfolio, but I only filled it with my digital paintings pieces. I'm gonna have to spend some time going through and actually curating all of my work and putting it in there and sectioning it out into the appropriate places. I really want to get back to drawing right now, though. So I think I'm going to spend some more time today and a little bit more over the rest of the week just drawing and sketching, trying to come up with some more product illustrations or even come up with an illustration that I can start to do in the background. I decided to put more of my energy into designing product illustrations. I was feeling pretty excited about creating products for the online store, and I thought it would be best to see where that energy would take me. And I figured I'd probably sketch something that could work for a larger illustration in the process. The next day, I continued sketching on the train to work, and since I got to work early, I drew a little bit outside. And this is where I ended up drawing two of my favorite concepts. I really liked this star-eyed dog idea, and since I didn't get to spend too much time on it, I decided to flesh it out some more the next day. I ended up really liking this idea, and I think it would look awesome on the back of a shirt or even as a standalone sticker. I continued sketching and ended up drawing this heron head with a sun behind it. I really like it and think that this drawing would also look pretty good printed onto some products. Okay, I think after doing the drawings yesterday morning, this morning, on the train, and then a little bit now, I think I might actually be in a pretty good place. I really like some of these ideas, but I think that I just need to start fleshing them out a little bit more. So I think I'm going to start working digitally. There's a few of these in particular that I really like. This one I really like the direction of. I think it would work well as a shirt design, but also I think it would work well as a large traditional illustration. I almost imagine using either pencil or charcoal to kind of fill in the body and give it this really cool blended effect, kind of like I did with my bowl piece. And then using some red or some orange for the head to give it this really cool bright pop of color. For any of these, when I go to use them as like shirt designs, I think I would try to keep them pretty simple, primarily just using line work and maybe a little bit of black spotting, but trying to keep everything within 1 to 2 colors. Creating designs that are going to be used on t-shirts or on tote bags generally are a lot cheaper and honestly I think look a lot cooler when you use only 1 to 2 colors. But yeah, I think I'm off to a really good start and I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you all so much for watching. I plan on documenting my entire process through building out this online store, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, then hang around and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.